What is up, guys? It is Jack the Dragon Slayer here, and I have an amazing video. Without further ado, this is my top 5 fairy tale chapters of 2015, and we have so the first chapter we have is chapter 376, which was Ezal versus Wendy, and this was just an amazing chapter because we got to see Wendy going Dragon Force. That is a massive thing for Wendy. Just Wendy, like crazy. She wanted to protect everyone. That is like, Wendy has seemed more like a pathetic character in some of the previous, like, I'm sorry Wendy fans, or whatever the fuck you call yourself. But she became so much more badass. Like, she was willing to sacrifice herself to kill Face. She was willing to do that. I don't see many other characters willing to do that. She fought off Ezal or whatever the fuck his name is. She fought off him with Dragon Force. Like, crazy. I would have never expected that from Wendy. Wendy going Dragon Force. I hope we get to see that again in the future sometime, because that was amazing. 176, Wendy versus Ezal. So yeah. And then we move on to chapter 393 and 394, which is Silver's Thoughts. And this was about Grey and all of his being possessed by Deliora, and then Deliora like trying to kill his... Deliora killed his family, and then Deliora fucking possessed his dad, killed his master, just like... And he gained Devil Slayer abilities, like he could kill devils. That's cool. And he wants to destroy End, but the thing is, we know that End is Natsu, so how's that going to go down? That's fucking awesome. It gave him a motive. It also helped with Natsu's character development, kind of, not really actually, but just finding out that he wants to destroy End, and then later finding out that, I think we found it before actually, that Natsu was End, but finding out that he wants to kill End, and we know that Natsu was End, that was amazing. Like, the whole thing with his dad, the whole backstory, the passion between them. Like, he was already dead, but he still wanted his son to keep fighting for him and his family, and Ultia, because she killed herself in the Grey's wife. So, Grey's had a fucking tough life, Grey. And then we move on to number 3. Number 3 is chapter 414 and chapter 415, which is, and it shall become your will to live. Yeah. The dragons coming back, that was awesome. Just seeing the dragons in the story again. Finding out that they technically this is how I see it, they use the Dragon Slayers to come back just to kill Acnologia. Like, to be honest, I feel like they did not really care. Apart from Ignion, they did not really care about the humans. They were just using them to be able to jump through to the future, to be able to kill Acnologia at one point. And it's just like, it was so much character development for Natsu as well, as in, he was always trying to look for his dad throughout the whole entire series. His dad is no longer with him, and no longer able to he's no longer able to even search for him, because he knows that he's died, and he's got to learn with the fact that he's died. It's like it was the death of the person that he felt like he was closest to out of any chapter, which it would not number 2 chapter. But this is my second favourite chapter of this. This kind of should be my first favourite, but because there is very close between number 2 and number 1. I feel like it's just so hard to pick between these two, because it was just epic. Like, it was epic. It was amazing for both of these characters. They both, like, we found out so much from these, like, 2 chapters. Anyway, so in 18, Challenger. It is the 1 year time skip in which Lucy has to deal with not being able to be with any of her Nakamas, like, in the chapter, like, but she became a reporter, and she has been searching for an entire year to try and track down the rest of her friends, to try and bring back Fairy Tale. Like, I don't know who else would do that. I feel like most people would give up after a year knowing that but Lucy didn't. Lucy pulled it out. She waited it out. She became a reporter, all of her friends. It was just such a big thing for Lucy. And like she had to deal with the Aquarius stuff, like dealing with Aquarius, but still managing. She just wanted her friends. She wanted her family back, her family, her Nakamas, her Natsu, her Grey. She wanted them back, and she couldn't bear it anymore. And I reckon any longer and she would have broke. She was able to bring back all the members of Fairy Tail, and we got another arc, and we're probably gonna last arc. And so my number one chapter, this is probably the best chapter of the year. It has to, well, it doesn't have to be, but this is, in my opinion, and in a lot of other people's opinion, the best chapter 465, 400 years. Everything about this chapter was amazing, from Zeref saying that Natsu won't be strong enough to beat him, to just him like, I'm going to be an emperor, go get me some better clothes, you spragging dude, to like, just the whole chapter. Natsu's reaction to find out his end, happy at the end of the chapter. This chapter was amazing. The whole thing with the clan and how Layla's involved, and how, well, we kind of sort of knew Layla would be involved because the date X777 was the date that they came to the future, not the date that the dragons left. It was the day that they came here, not here, but to the future. So yeah, it was just such a good chapter. I better do that again. He said that he was going to kill everyone. Zeref is a monster, and this chapter just proves it. All of the stuff that he referred to Natsu in this chapter was amazing. I never thought that we'd get that all in that one chapter. It has to have been one of the best Fairy Tail chapters, period. So that was my top 5 chapters. I hope you like this, sort of me being more upbeat and me being more interested. This is something that I'm really passionate about and I want to share with everyone. So hope you enjoyed. Leave a comment below. Please subscribe and follow me on the Tweety Bird, that is Twitter, in the description below. I keep meaning to say that, follow me on Twitter, but never end up doing it. So just what do you think was the best Fairy Tail chapters? Let me know in the comments below, and hopefully this video